Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will in Jesus Christ. I have heard this phrase all my life. It's true. We should be thankful in all things. It helps you see the bright side of your circumstances. Gratitude journaling has positive effects and has shown tremendous results in making a difference in mental health. So you should be thankful. Someone told me being thankful is a way of being content. You will never really be where you want to be, and being bothered by the vision you have for tomorrow can make you miss the blessings of where you are today. And very often I need that reminder that here, this place that is too cold, this job that is too stressful and gives me nightmares sometimes, this loneliness, this is all part of my answered prayers. Once upon a time, I prayed and fasted for an education. I graduated. I prayed for a job, and the period in my life without it stressed me out. I understood the sacrifice it would take on me and my body and my mind and my soul, and I was willing to pay it. Once upon a time, I prayed to be in this exact spot. So to be grateful for it, to be content for today, that is a blessing. Proof that I prayed and He listened. There's another phrase I have heard my whole life. Be thankful and smile. You're lucky. It goes beyond be thankful you woke up today. Some died in the night. To be thankful you are alive today. Some died in the war. I realized too late that I have a high tolerance for abuse because of my gratitude practices. When war is not a theory but something that is real in your life, woven into your family's experience, I am thankful for my life gets a new meaning. We usually say it in prayer, but for it to come and become real, the air you breathe, the subpar food you eat, the pain you feel becomes an answered prayer. Because pain is a sign that you're alive, that you're not dead, that God answered your prayers and saved you. When I am grateful to be alive is the base you're working from. It is easy to get exploited in this world, and sometimes you need help from someone with a higher baseline to realize it. For example, the pain scale of chronic patients is higher than that of ordinary people. They have suffered through pain that they thought would kill them and lived. So sometimes they know to bear the pain better than someone who has never been sick. But that does not mean their pain is less, or that if there is pain to distribute, they should get a bigger share, because what do they know? They are lucky that the pain they have right now is a 3 out of 10 and not a 7 or 8 out of 10 that they are used to. Having no job for a long time and working unholy hours for little to no pay may blind you to the fact that you are being exploited at your new job. Being single and uncared for might blind you to the abuse in your relationship when you finally get one. There are people who will look at your attitude of gratitude and take advantage of you, exploit anything you're willing to give, and get the most from you. I have found that those who had nothing to start with are usually willing to give more to keep the little that they have. Who will protect them from the leeches that might want to get that and even what was not on the menu? I read an article about a refugee representative asking for exemption from paying exorbitant work permit fees. He had to start this article with a thank you to the government who took us in and sheltered us and fed us. You're magnificent. What you did was wonderful. But there's this small issue. The price to pay for our rights to employment is a bit too high. It is a game of politics. Know how to perform ego service before you make any requests. It will make your reception better. It is the norm in my community. Like a dirty orphan, you're allowed to stay in your house. What do you mean your blanket is too thin, or the food is too small, or you want to go to school? where you are is better than the streets where you would have been otherwise. Without the lived service and the grateful ego boosting before your request, you will be reminded of the dump you should have been in instead. Your gratitude means you have no right to complain. There will be signs in the streets reminding you that this is not your home. Your very breath is a favor. You can always go back to where you came from and make that war zone dump habitable if you think where you are is not good enough. So be thankful and smile. You're lucky to be here. My dear Memo, when I count my blessings, I count you twice. Thank you for being in my life and for teaching me. Okay, not for teaching me, for being with me as we danced in the rain. This painting will always remind me of you. I miss you. Thank you.